In this video, I will walk you through the installation of Kali Linux 2023 in VirtualBox on a Windows 11 PC. This is a step-by-step guide on installing Kali Linux 2023 on a VirtualBox. The version we will be installing is Kali 2023.1. Now watch this video till to the end and learn how to install Kali Linux 2023 in a VirtualBox on a Windows PC. Now without further ado, let's get started. Since we are installing Kali Linux in a VirtualBox, you must have enabled hardware virtualization on your PC or laptop. Now by default, this feature is enabled and allows you to run and test any OS in a virtual environment. If in case it's not enabled, you need to check the BIOS settings and turn on hardware virtualization. Once it's enabled, you can verify the status using the Windows Task Manager. It's time to start installing Kali Linux in a VirtualBox on a Windows 11 PC. Now go ahead, open your favorite browser and head over to this link and download the VirtualBox for your PC or laptop. Once it's done, head over to the second link and click on this button to download Kali Linux. At the time of recording this video, Kali Linux 2023.1 is the latest version. You can choose the default 64-bit ISO, or you can pick everything ISO that has every tool possible. For now, I choose to go with standard ISO. Once it's done downloading VirtualBox and Kali Linux ISO, place them on your desktop for easier navigation. Then go ahead, double-click on the VirtualBox and follow the on-screen instructions to install it. As you can see, this is the user interface of the VirtualBox. We're going to go ahead and create a virtual machine for Kali Linux. To do so, click on the New button. Name the virtual machine. This is the folder location where all the files of VM are stored. Then set the type as Linux, and for the version, I'm going to choose Debian 11 64-bit. Now click on Next. Now allocate the RAM and CPU cores for the Kali Linux virtual machine. I'm going to use 10 GB of RAM and 3 CPU cores for faster performance. Make sure the slider stays inside the green color. Then click on Next. Now allocate the storage space of 20 GB or higher. This is the summary of the virtual machine. Click on Finish. As you can see, we have done creating Kali Linux virtual machine. By selecting it, click on Settings. Choose General, Advanced, and set the shared clipboard as bidirectional. This allows clipboard sharing between Windows 11 or HostOS and Kali Linux. I'm not going to enable the drag and drop and leave it disabled. Then select Display from the sidebar and increase the video memory to the maximum. I'm going to enable 3D acceleration, which allows guest machines to use the host machine GPU to render 3D graphics based on OpenGL. Now select Storage from the sidebar and under the IDE controller, click on Empty. Then select on this DVD icon and choose a disk file. Go ahead and import the Kali Linux ISO that looks like this. Then I'm going to select Network. You can use the default NAT. And if in case you want this virtual machine to be accessed by another computer within a network, it's better to choose a bridged adapter. That way, Kali Linux will have its IP address and can be used to connect from a remote computer via SSH. And that's it, we have done configuring the virtual machine. It's time to start the VM. To do so, click on the Start button. Then click anywhere inside the virtual machine. Keep in mind, when you click inside a virtual machine, the cursor control will be bounded to the guest OS. To release, press the right control on your keyboard to get the control of the cursor back to the host OS. Now choose Graphical Install using the arrow keys and press Enter key to boot into the Kali Linux installer. Now go ahead and set the system language. Then select your location and set the keyboard language. Now leave Kali as the hostname and click on Continue. For the domain name, leave it empty. Create a user account and password. Now choose to use the entire disk. Then select the virtual disk. Choose all-in-one partition and finish partitionizing the virtual drive. After a few minutes, you will see this window to choose the desktop environment. I tried XFCE and GNOME, both work fine without any issues. But for now, I would like to use an GNOME desktop and click on Continue. And lastly, you need to install the Grub bootloader. Choose Yes and Continue. Then select the virtual drive and click Continue to finish the installation. Once the installation is complete, click on Continue to reboot. You don't have to remove the installation media. VirtualBox will do it automatically for us. And voila, now you can see the login screen. Type your username and password to login. Now let me jump into the full screen mode. It's time to install VirtualBox Guest Edition tools that will enable 3D acceleration, clipboard sharing, and more functionalities. To do so, first open the terminal and run this command to update the system. Once it's done, reboot the system. Then again, open the terminal and type this command to install kernel headers. Now using the menu bar, choose to insert guest editions. Once it's mounted, open File Manager and you will see a CD icon on the sidebar. Click on it and copy the all files and paste them into the Documents directory. Then open the terminal and navigate to the Documents directory. We need to install this file to enable all the extra features of the VirtualBox. To do so, change the permissions to this file by running this command. Then tap this command to execute the package. Then type yes to continue. That's it, Guest Edition support is added to Kali Linux virtual machine. Now restart the VM one more time to effect these changes. Voila, as you can see, Kali Linux runs super smooth. The animations and transitions are very fast. This is how you properly install Kali Linux in a VirtualBox on any Windows PC or laptop. Now if in case you decide to delete Kali Linux virtual machine, first turn off the VM. Then head over to the main user interface of Kali Linux. From the sidebar, select Kali Linux and right-click on it and choose to remove and delete it. That's pretty much it. What do you guys think about it? If you have any questions, do post them in the comment section down below. I will try to help you. Thanks for watching my video. This has been KSK Ryle. I will see you in the next one.